Hiya Ray, super session up on the range again this week. Just a quick recap on the key points that we covered. When we look at the top of the backswing here, the right elbow is popping out slightly, and that's pushing the shaft across the line and making it difficult for you during your transition there. Previously, we've worked on that, and it has got better, but now it's the real key issue for you. We can see here a completely different look with Garcia. Shaft a little bit more laid off, right arm, right forearm pointing downwards, the right elbow pointing downwards, a little bit more tucked at the top, if you will. From there, because of what we've done in the past with the ball being too far back, etc., the hip slide is getting better, but isn't quite keeping the arms in. You can see there that the arms work out and the back of the left hand starts to tumble forward, moving the club further and further out in front of you. If we watch Garcia, the move is a completely different move. He's going to see the arms lay down and the back of the left hand load more, as we discussed, and as a result that's going to shallow the shaft angle when viewed from down the line. So a different position at the top and a different move in the transition. So what we're trying to get you here, we've got the key feels for you down there in the corner, is from the top we want the right elbow to rotate inwards. Remember, this is it from the top of the backswing till the left arm is parallel with the ground in the downswing. So it's only in the transitional period that we want you to do this. The right elbow is going to rotate inwards. The back hand, the back of the left hand is going to load more. Remember, we discussed that. So we've got a flatter back of the left hand position here, as opposed to where we would normally get it, but way up here. That's another feel for you. And the final feel, which relates to the back of the left hand, is that the base of the index finger stays under the shaft, rather than what we see normally, which is where the base of that index finger gets on the side of or on top of the shaft, if you will. During the transition, you can see a completely different look to the shaft at that point. So we worked on that for 30-40 minutes or so, and what we saw at the end of the session was a transition that was a little bit different. What I also liked here, and we've not really worked on the backswing, was the elbow had started to tuck and the shaft had started to lay off a little bit more, just because you're anticipating what you're trying to do with the shaft during the downswing. So the backswing has already started to change a little bit, and albeit again it's not the finished article. The more we can slide the hips, the more linear movement we get with the hips and the lower body, the more that shaft's going to lay down, the more the arms are going to stay in. But you can see again, midway down, a completely different position in regards to the arms, the shaft and the degree of rotation in the body. So keep working at it, you're doing good at the minute. We've just got to get more familiar with these new moves that we've introduced. Well done, keep up the good work.